All right, here we go. Match number 13. We have an 8-ball match. We have Chelsea Hoyt from Toledo, Ohio, sponsored by Ariel Carmelli. She will be playing Lori Tripp from Grand Rapids, Michigan. We're coming at you live from Eastside Billiards in Grand Rapids, Michigan. To give a shout out to our sponsors. All right, Chelsea on the right, Lori on the left. And looks like Chelsea's going to get this leg quite easily. I'm your host, Kevin Ross. Sherry stepped out for a minute. She'll be back in a few minutes. Actually, she went to go get some coffee with that very kind donation money we received. So sweet, we get the good stuff. We don't have to drink the free stuff anymore. If you like what we do, I'd appreciate if you hit that thumbs up. While you're at it, feel free to subscribe and ring that bell if you like. Thanks. And share. Sharing is caring. All right, Chelsea Hoyt with the break. So at least you're not hooked. Yeah, if you watched last match, she kept on making the 9-ball match. She kept on making 3 and 4 balls in the break every time, and was of course hooked every time. All right, looks like Chelsea opting to take solids. Now I can't tell if that 5 goes in the side. It may have to break it out either by playing the 6 off of the 5 into the side or bumping it out when she shoots the 7 in the corner. I think we're about to find out. If she shoots the 6 off the 5, nope. So the 5 must go. Otherwise, she would have tried to nudge that a little. So Chelsea's a good 8-ball player. She won a 8-ball tournament on our live stream a while back. The Route 34 Pub and Grub beating Pam Kelly in the finals. course, as soon as I go and say something nice about you, you got to go and do this. She just declared she's playing safe. Yeah, not her best safety. I've seen better. I've seen better from Chelsea. Okay, so brings Lori to the table from Team Michigan. Now, similar question. Does that 15 go into the side? From this camera angle, it looks like it does not. Yeah, if that 15... Yeah, if that 15 doesn't go, she doesn't have very many breakout opportunities. One possible breakout opportunity is the ball she's shooting right now. The way she could use that as a breakout is to shoot the 10 first, and then whatever that ball that was in the side she just shot, she could have shot that in the side and then gone to the end rail and then into that 15-5. As it is now, she's going to try to break it from the 10, and that's well, she's playing position. I guess the 15 goes. She wasn't playing for a breakout. She was just playing position on it. So I guess the 15 goes. Yeah, but it looks like the 5. It does look like the 5 goes. Yeah, she's going to have to draw off this 5 down towards this bottom left corner position on the 4 or the 3. Except she didn't quite get there. Yeah, she was very disappointed with her result. She was really trying to get all the way down here. So now, I think you just have to pocket the 10 with the 3. Some right spin, try to get the cue ball in like over, like in behind the 8 or something like that. Or even a billiard. Billiard's a little tricky. You can miss the billiard, and if so, that'll probably lose you the game if you miss the billiard. All right, she's going to play the combination and not the billiard. And she called the 3 in the corner. But I don't think she's going to be hitting it hard enough to make the 3. I think she's going to be shooting this soft to just play it safe. Well, it looks like she's winding up like she's going to hit it with some speed. She's trying to make it. Oh, yeah, she's definitely trying to make it. She's not playing safe. All right, a little bit of a two-way shot there. She hasn't left an easy shot. Bank on the 15. I don't think she can cut it to the corner. Well, she went for the cut. And that's going to leave a pretty nice shot for Chelsea. Oh, that's not going. All right, Lori's going to get another shot at this 15. It's a much easier shot this time. That's a nice shot. All right, Lori Tripp getting that first game for Michigan in this set. 1-0. Race to 3. I don't know if I showed the results yet this set, where we are so far. This is after day 1. And then day 2. There's a lot more red on day 1, a lot more green. Boy, I haven't even started drinking yet. Maybe I should start. A lot more blue on day 1, a lot more red on day 2. It's like Ed's starting to get the hang of this Accurac. He's been struggling with it. Yeah, I agree. Dry break. Chelsea Hoyt, Team Ohio at the table. Stripes do look favorable this rack. And the only stripe she can see to start with is this 13, so not the easiest of shots to start with, but I think she'll handle it. Handle it she does. So Ian says I'm sounding a little too chill and relaxed. Actually, coffee is on the way. Sherry went out to go get us some Starbucks. Thanks to our kind donators, we can afford to do that now. We'd get our cameraman Jesse some too, but he doesn't drink coffee. All right, looks like Chelsea's going to have to... I don't know if that 15 goes in the side. Does it go in the corner? I don't know if she's going to have to bump it out with the 10. Well, it looks like the 15 goes in the corner. And it looks like it might also go in the side. So I don't think the 15 needs to be relocated. It looks like she's coming out for the 9. I think her plan is 9 and then the 15, 10, then maybe the 8 up table somewhere. Actually, she looks like she's going to bump the 8 here, bump it towards that bottom left corner pocket, leaving herself straight in on the 10. Looks like the cue ball stopped just in time. She can see just enough of this 15. A look of determination in her eyes. Grr. Yep, and that's exactly what she did. Knocked a little bit closer to the corner, leave herself a nice shot on this 10. A little early celebration. Chelsea tying it up, 1 apiece. Race to 3. So I guess Hank doesn't like Starbucks, it sounds like. I don't love Starbucks, but I like Starbucks. Starbucks is like McDonald's. They're everywhere, and you know what you're going to get, and they're decent. You'd be surprised the number of specialty coffee shops I've been to that can't even make a drink as good as Starbucks, which is pretty sad, but true. It's like having a hamburger restaurant, but you can't make a hamburger as good as McDonald's. That would be sad. Starbucks is okay as long as you don't order coffee. Uh-oh, Kojak in the subway. Well, I do like scotch. I do like coffee. May have to put them together someday. Yes, Telly Savalas Kojak. I didn't know there was a Ving Rhames, I'm guessing, Kojak. Well, I remember hearing something about them redoing Kojak. Yeah, solids are pretty wide open here, except for that 8-ball. Mrs. Railbirds is back with some Starbucks coffee. Well, not really coffee, lattes. That doesn't count. No, that didn't really help the 8-ball much there. Yeah, I think she's gonna have to play. I think she'd be be looking for a breakout here on the 8. I'm thinking maybe shoot the 2 in now. Oh, that 5's gonna hang. Well, I was gonna say shoot the 2 in now and then play for an angle on the 3 to break out the 8. allowing yourself to then shoot the 5 or 7 next as your next shot. All right, brings Chelsea to the table. Yeah, now Chelsea's got her work cut out for her. Stripes are a bit messed up. Got 5 ball blocking one of those stripes there. The 8 ball is blocking up this other stripe. I think she's looking to maybe just play safe here. She's looking to play a combination, or is she playing safe? She's just playing safe, right? Yeah. Oh, she wanted to get that cue ball right on the 8, and she let Lori see that 2 ball. Just let her see the 2, and she opened up the 8 for Lori. That's going to be costly. Coming down to take care of this 5 ball. Asmeth, I hope I'm saying your name right. Thanks for joining. Glad to have you. And Maldives, that's someplace we definitely want to go visit. We got our vacation fund it's cooking, it's growing. Maldives is definitely on the short list of places we're going to be going next. We just got back from 5 days in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and it was a very nice vacation after a year long of poo-poo.
We want to go to the Maldives. Can we stay at your house?
Yeah, he's inviting us over, right?
Sweet. That's on the bucket list.
Let's get off that 10 ball. This is
Oh, thanks, Wayne.
all right. So Chelsea getting another chance at this. Yeah, I think you got to take care of that 14 right away. So you shoot the 12 up the corner, 14 in the corner, and then you come around 2 rails. Probably save your 9 ball for your last ball. So 12 up the corner, then the 14. Come up with the 11, 10, and then 9, 8. That's how I see it. Let's see what Chelsea does. See if she sees it the same or something different. She leave herself enough room on that 14? Ooh, barely. Barely, but I think she's got it. Well, hello, Lewis from Jamaica. Thanks for tuning in.
You can send me some coffee from Jamaica. I hear that Blue Mountain coffee is good from Jamaica.
Yeah, the Japanese buy up all the good stuff.
And some Jamaican jerk seasoning.
Was there a path for that 9th through there? I didn't know there was a path. But she's looking like there is. And yeah, there is a path. That's a nice shot.
Oh,
Jasmine Ocean beat Billy Thorpe 5-2.
he's
Ouch.
getting beaten by the girls.
Well, it's Jasmine. She's freaking phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, he.
I mean, she's no Swimming Chen, but she's still pretty
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Pretty damn sporty. And he got beat by Christina Tkach at that tournament as well. I mean, the race is a 5 too.
Yeah, but she was playing better than him. He was struggling.
Yeah.
Chelsea picking her way through this rack quite nicely. After her failed safety, her fail-safe, wasn't thinking she was going to get back to the table this game. Michael R. says he's no pro, but he watches a lot of Railbirds. But did you stay at a Holiday Inn Express?
There it is.
Chelsea Hoyt, 2-1. Race to 3.
Lori Tripp. It is 6-all right now, guys. We are racing to 9.
And this is for, oh, and Sherry's too. We got a couple of these. So thank you to our donators. Even if you don't like Starbucks, thank you anyway.
For the sponsors this weekend, thank you, Railbird Production. For running our stream this weekend, Image Gallery, Seavers Billiards Supply. Our headline sponsor, Dan Nichols and Tite Rack Billiards. And Rich and Nicole Williams here at Eastside Billiards. Thank you, and all the staff, thank you very much for your hard work this weekend. There we go, guys. 2-1. Race to 3 8-ball.
All right. Here comes Lori.
With her cue stick.
Yep.
All right, Lori Tripp with the break. All right. Dry break. Dry break.
Yeah.
I like stripes. If she can get a shot at a stripe to start with. She has she can start with a 13. I think the 15 goes. Yeah, the 15 goes. Yeah, 13, 15, 11, and then come back up with these 10, 14, 9.
Looks like Chelsea's
12.
wanting solids.
Okay. Solids can work. It was
The 6
liked
and the 2, you know.
the 6 and the 2 I didn't like, and just the
But you-
route between them.
But you can get there right now.
Yes. It's just the route from one shot to the next I didn't like as much. Like the 7 was in a little bit of a tricky spot.
Yeah. Well, here she can shoot the 6, shoot the 2, shoot the 7,
Mm-hmm.
and get rid of all of that trouble. The 5 looks like it passes the 15 up in the corner. She could even leave the 2 for getting on the 8, but you got to get good on it because of where it is. I like you're there right now. Let's get rid of this. Maybe use the 7 to get to the 8 and push through the 14. The 14 right now to get to the 1.
Right.
Leave that 7 as your out ball. Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
like
that can work.
I like pushing through the 2 to the 1, 3, coming around for the 5 to the 7, 8.
So can she shoot the 5 right now?
Yeah, if she can, that might be a good option. Yeah, she didn't push through that 14 like she was wanting to. She wanted to be straighter on the 1.
All right. Yeah, this is just sitting awkward.
Yeah, she's just gonna touch it in. She's gonna have to drag out of this corner, come back around for the 7, either in the side pocket or in the going caddy corner from where she's gonna shoot the 3.
Yeah, you got to draw. Tight out of this corner.
Yep.
Come back between the 15, 11. But you got to have perfect speed because if you overdo it, then you're going to have a hard time getting the 8. Underdo it, you can be
No.
easily hooked.
I think she's got to come down to get underneath it, and if the 7, because it looks like the 7 goes in the side. If it does, she's gonna be hooked. No, well, at least she can see it.
Maybe she can see it. She can see it.
She can see it. Do you have to go all out for the bank here? Do you, maybe try to tie up some more of Lori's stuff? But that 14, because the 14, 13 is kind of tied up there.
I don't know. When your opponent has 7 balls, you only have 1. I don't think you can play safe. Because they can just torture you at will. So I think you should go for this bank on the 7. All right, ball in hand for Lori. Good chance to tie this up. Everything's wide open now. Start with this little triple cluster here in the middle. Start with the 14 in the side. I'd probably start with the 14 in the side. But let me think about this a little bit more. Maybe start with, what is that ball up there by the upper left corner? Is that the 12? Maybe start with the 12, because that's kind of a problematic ball too, just being over there by itself. Maybe start with the 12, play position to the 11 in the bottom right corner. Then from the 11, that opens up that 13, 14, which then you can then shoot in the side. I prefer starting with the 12, going to the 11, and then that opens up the 13, 14 to the side pocket. think that's what she's doing, but she didn't give herself much angle on the 12 to get to the 11. Left herself a long tester. That was a nice shot on that 11. Yeah, it's hard to tell if the 13 goes, but it looks like she's shooting at it, so I guess the 13 does go. So if you want to shoot the 15 first so you can get a little better angle on it, that's okay too. Okay, nice shot. Yeah, she hasn't really landed on anything easy here. Maybe a back cut on the 14 to the side. That 10 is a pretty tough shot from that angle. At least from this camera angle, it looks like it's a tough shot. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's not that tough. Maybe I was fooled. Yeah, no problem. This is the first one. I don't know if there's going to be any more. So, yeah, I don't know. There may or may not be another one next year. I put 2021 in the title to make it easy to find in case there is another one next year. All right, Chelsea coming back to the table, 2 shots away from winning this set for her team. Yeah, just bring the cue ball over near that side pocket's all you need to do. Just take a slightly longer shot on the 8. You don't have to try to get dead straight in on it. Well, she blocked that pocket. I mean, she could just pocket the 7 now. Just roll it nice and slow. Leave her semi-hooked on the 8. That's what she's doing. Well, the cue ball's come out a little bit farther than she was wanting because now Chelsea has a bank. About the shirts they're wearing, yeah, they have jerseys that were printed up for this event. So yeah, so they have team shirts. That's got a chance. Nope, a little bit wide. All right, nice opportunity for Lori here to make it hill. Get up there, cue ball. All right, she can cut this. Thin to win. Nice shot. Lori tying it up. Hill. In match number 13. If Ohio can win this game, that'll be the first time this whole weekend they've been up. All right, Hill, Chelsea with the break. Good spread, but no balls pocketed. Brings Lori to the table. Solids and stripes both have their issues. This 3-ball down on the bottom rail has no pocket and no easy way to break out. Except maybe shooting like the 7 off of the 13 to open up the pocket, maybe. Or 2 off the 13 to open up the pocket for the 3, possibly. If you like stripes, that 9-ball seems to be a bit of a problem unless it goes in the side. I don't think the 9 goes in the side. Maybe it does. But overall, I think I prefer the stripes. I'm just not sure how to deal with this 9. Breakout from the 13 or the 11 is my best guess. Unless it goes in the side. If it goes in the side, then there's no problem. Yep, that's kind of the idea. Oh, I think that 9 did have room to go. All right, brings Chelsea to the table with solids with no real easy way to get that 3 out of there.
Unless she can just use the 7 to move the 13, like you were saying.
Right. But yeah, I would be wanting to take care of that as soon as possible. So I'd be wanting to come from the 1, try to come across for the 7 next, or 6 and then the 7.
Then the 4 will let you get back up table for the 5. Michael, these are actually brand new tables, like less than a year old.
Yeah, they're pretty new. They shouldn't need any maintenance.
Yeah. Then this might be one of the one that's a matter of a few months old. But yeah, there's like 10 of them in here are like 3 or 4 months old, and the other ones are maybe a year.
Yeah, this ball you want to hit with some speed, because if you shoot it soft, you'll just push the 13 closer, or the 13 closer to the 3. So you want to hit it with some speed, make sure it gets out of there. Like that. That's a nice shot.
Does the, the 8 goes into the other corner where she'd be shooting the 3 at. She's got to get to this 3, though. I guess the 8 goes in the side, too, right between the, if she has the 3 for last, right between there and to the side pocket. She could come across for it now if she can miss the 8 here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her plan, is to play position for the 3 next. And I think she got there. Or maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I don't. I don't think so. So which pocket looks out of kilter?
I wonder if it's a little bit of distortion, if maybe from the overhead or something, but
Could be.
or just at the angle that it's zoomed in on from Jesse's angle down there that it looks.
Oh man.
But diamond tables usually come out pretty good.
All right, now what are we doing? Just bump the 5, leaves the cue ball on the end rail. Oof. Chelsea was looking not very impressed with herself.
Yeah, now if she was one pocket player, she'd just brush the inside of that 5 ball and let the cue ball hit the rail. And I'm not. I can't do that shot. But it's something that the one pocket players can do.
Pretty sure they're using Cyclop balls. Those are the ones that come with diamond tables usually. I don't know if they still do, but they did for quite a while.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some of the tournament colors, which is, the light pastel colors. And these ones are the traditional colors, but Cyclop balls come in They come in the traditional colors too, as well as the tournament colors. And I think, because I've seen the tournament colors on here at this venue, so I think they have multiple sets of balls, all from Cyclops, some tournament color and some traditional color.
Fortunately, she's left Lori a look at this. I think the 11 goes and the 15 goes. I think, yeah, I like shooting the 15, regardless if the 11 goes. Just because I get, let my stroke out a little bit. So I'm running up to the 10 right now. Or maybe not. If I can, you got to get the good angle on the 11 to be able to get the angle on the 13 to go forward for it. There's a 14 pass. 14 passes the 8, it looks like. Into the corner there. Yeah, I'd say it does.
Yeah, 14 goes past the 8. Well, she may decide to just rearrange some furniture now, just draw into them.
Yeah. Well,
She has too much angle to hold it for the 14 in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
She would have to go with the rail and back out. So, given that this is what she has to work with, it may be best to just rearrange things a little.
Nope. So if I can see the edge of the 14 there, I'm thinning off of it and putting Whitey down table. Unless she's got enough to cut it in.
She might have enough to cut this in. That is really close.
I'm still wanting to leave Whitey down table. I mean, you probably don't have much choice, but.
Marissa, we are at Eastside Billiards in Grand Rapids, Michigan, United States. I think that was probably all she could see. I think that was all she could see of the 14.
Mm-hmm.
And she did pretty good. She got her 14 over by the pocket. She left the cue ball up table. Hasn't left anything easy for Chelsea.
I think the natural angle is for the cue ball to be running into the 3 here when Chelsea shoots this 5.
Mm-hmm.
And that's could be pushing it up into trouble. Safety has been called, I think.
I would think she'd go for this because I think she can run into the 3. But she's not interested.
That's not safe.
No, she's left
got
a
the
shot.
cut on this. And to come around for the 13 was shaped to get to the 10. Michael wanted her to do the twofer, but you know what happens when you get greedy and you start doing those twofers?
You get offers.
Yeah.
You get 0 for.
Or you end up with no shot on the next one.
Or you end up with no shot on the 8 or whatever the next one was. Yeah, the 8. Yeah, if she can cut the 14, come out for the 13 in the same pocket, and then 10-8, that would be nice.
That's it. So I think she thought she was going to run into
I
something
think she
there.
thought so too.
And now you just got to drag it to the rail and back across again. Just got to put a really good stroke on this. And the good thing with hitting it with that stroke is because you're trying to go back in between the 8-3 to shoot the 10, you're not going to leave a shot really, as long as you hit it with good speed. Yeah, just drag her. She's just going to bump it and play safe behind the 8. No, she's going for it. She's trying to run into the 10. No. Banking it and going for the win. And I guess the safety with it too.
All right, we're
Look at how these. The table knows that hill. It just knows.
It knows. Let's cluster everything up.
The balls know. Somebody knows something.
The pool gods, somebody. This little tap safety here. All right, I'll come off the 13 and get the cue ball wedged in behind the 10.
No, I'd be moving my 10.
Yeah, you don't really want to move your breakout ball away from your 10, really.
Yep. I think she was trying to pocket that. Nah, I'd have been moving that 10 and just banking the 10 out a little bit. Chelsea's going to bank this 3 out of there and snug you up in the 8. Now you shoot her 3 away from the 8. Take the intentional foul. Bank her 3 over there away from the 8 ball. What do you think about that one?
It's not bad. I mean, she could still get the breakout. With ball in hand, she could still get the breakout from the 5.
Yeah, that's a whole lot harder. And if
It
you're
is.
coming in that way, there's a possibility if you're thinking, coming straight down at it or something, it can double kiss the balls and they end up staying the same way.
I can't tell. Is she kicking at the 13 or is she shooting at the 3? Kicking at the 13. All right, nice hit. And she's left it where she can't even get a good breakout on the 8, really, because she's jacked up over the 5. You can't shoot the 5. I mean, well, you could, but Alex, there's no 3-foul rule being used at all this weekend, 8-ball or 9-ball.
Well, and there is no 3-foul rule in 8-ball.
Yeah, there's no 3-foul rule in 8-ball, but they're not using it in 9-ball either.
Nope. This is who's gonna blink? I like this. Just touch off of it and play the cue ball the other side of it.
I think she's got her hooked. She's got her hooked. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, it was. I mean, she just barely, I mean, she hit the outer molecule of
Yeah.
that 5 ball.
5 barely wiggled.
Yep.
Yeah, this is an important game.
Oh,
We're Hill. Well, we're not Hill. We're tied up in the overall 6-6 in a race to 9. And this set is tied up Hill. Whoever wins this set brings their team 1 point closer to the finish line. So,
well, and what a more, I mean, Ohio's had this huge morale boost since the first 4 rounds yesterday, right?
yeah, Michigan came out on fire.
And so to
Nice hit.
take the lead for the first time, how big is that, right? They're already got this momentum, this head of steam going, right? If you come back and you get the lead for the first time, that's huge. If Michigan stops them here, that's huge, for morale on either side. You notice for a few rounds, that the Michigan side was getting a little quiet. They're starting to get pumped up again. They got another win under their belt. And,
Chelsea going to try to kick behind for a save. Yeah, nice shot there, Chelsea. Does she play one pocket?
It's plausible. And they are on a shot clock, so they've got 45 seconds to figure out what they're doing with all of this safe play. They should get 2 extensions because it's Hill.
Are you asking or telling?
I'm wondering.
I don't know. It's not listed in the rules I was given.
I know usually like most, like the WPBA, and once it got to Hill, you got 2 extensions.
All right.
Look at this. Are they battling or are they battling? I'm just questioning. I don't know. This is crazy.
They are battling. I think Chelsea might just thin off the 5 and try to bring the cue ball back around where the 3 is. Or just trying to get the 5 down table and play as a possible breakout ball.
Yeah, getting 2 breakout balls now.
Yeah.
But now Lori's got a super simple, safe, just touch the 13 here. You have a team rosters, don't you?
I do have a team roster.
Here.
As soon as she shoots, I'll put that on screen real quick.
Whoa. She's trying to corner hook her.
She might have her. Let's. Can we have a look at the camera angle there?
Yes, we can.
We could, except Chelsea just stepped in the way.
Chelsea's like, no, you don't get to look. I get to look first.
I look first, then you can look.
Gotta be quicker on the draw, Jesse.
No, he was there. I was the one that was slow.
I know. I saw that. She's shooting this ball. Oh, no, she's not. She's just banking it over, but yeah.
So, our roster. No hit. Ball in hand.
Ball in hand, the 3 ball down there. Do you try to go at it here with the ball in hand on the 5? Or because if you try to come into it from the 3, you can get stuck trying to get to the 5.
Yeah, this is not the easiest of breakouts.
Can we see the side angle or the overhead view? Because if that 8-13 is lined up, you play the 5, you play the 3 to get the angle on the 3 to draw into the 8 so that it makes the 13 and leaves you the 8 in the same corner.
That's interesting.
It looks like it's wired to the corner.
But you have to have the perfect angle on the 3 to do that and to control that draw so you actually hit the 8, because what if you mishit it a little and only catch half of the 8? And
Yeah, or here's something. You could go one rail straight at it from the 5 ball. Shoot the 5 in the side like she's doing. Oh, look at this.
oops, wrong one.
It's taken over both holes of the 8 now. What I was just saying, she could have followed forward and come into that 8, 13, maybe making the 13 and leave herself the cut on the 3. I don't know. It's past now. Does she got angle to draw into it to try to get something, or just draw over and give her self a bank shot?
Draw, no. Follow, maybe.
You don't think she could draw it back to where she is kind of now and give herself a bank shot on the
Oh,
end?
I meant for trying to break it out, move it a little.
Yeah. I think I like drawing it back out somewhere for a bank shot and then letting my cue ball go up table with a bank shot on the 8.
Yeah, with both of the stripes on the end rail, if you can just get the cue ball at the other end of the table, that's not bad. Looks like she's going for a type of breakout. Didn't get it, but she does have a bank, I think.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, she didn't.
Not really.
She's going to bank it to the side if you know. Is she a golfer? That's a golf shot there.
Yeah, but those are shots you have to lag, and
Yeah, you know, not lagging
you don't
those.
want to leave the cue ball there.
Okay, how about 2 rails to the corner by her right shoulder, or by her right shoulder there, and let the cue ball go. Yep, there you go. Or she's gonna. I think she's going 2 rails. You want to get this cue ball out of here.
Gotta hit it pretty hard.
Yeah.
To get the cue ball out of there. Four railer.
Pull out the Chris Melling. That's kind of what it was doing.
Was it going to block? Is it
No,
going to
it's
block?
not. Nope. All right.
Oh, man.
Okay, so you're Lori Tripp. You've been sitting here bunting balls for the last 20 minutes. I think I'm going up and down table on this just so I don't, do something silly with my arm, or, the balls cling together and I undercut it. Or unless she's got less angle than it looks like.
No, you just lag it, because if you miss it and draw it up, it's blocking the 8.
I like what Molly was thinking on that shot. Oh, no, Lori, no.
Oh. Wow. That was unexpected. Wow, what a game that was. Chelsea Hoyt coming out on top. 3-2. Puts Ohio in the lead for the first time this whole weekend. 7-6 in the overall score. Day 1, it was lots of blue on that sheet. Day 2, a lot more red. We're going to have another match coming up in just a few minutes. Angela Janik, CJ Spack, singles match coming up. That's going to be 5-10 minutes, not very long. So stick around, go get your drinks, go get your refreshments, do what you got to do, and just make sure you're back here in 10 minutes. See you guys.